Hello and welcome. Welcome. I figured out how to do our live video on Facebook. It's working. Um, I think. Let me check. And I know I mentioned in here in the Zoom, if you're here live in the Zoom, please feel free to jump into the chat. Let me know that you're here. And I am going to leave the recording just clean as me, and we're gonna go live into the Facebook group. So if you're live, you're just gonna want, or if you're on the replay, you're just gonna want to like fast forward through this part where I'm saying hello to people. I am going to check on whether or not we're all live and good to go. Hi, Lori. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Excellent. So, let me know what your intention for this expansion activation is. So, if you are unfamiliar with these sort of clearing and activations, I am going to go through it with you. Let me do a couple of housekeeping things. If you would like to go ahead and light a candle or do something that feels really good to you, I'm going to put us on Do Not Disturb. And I do have someone coming over to my house because it's Tuesday at 11. And that is the day when my amazing housekeeper comes every other week. And of course, I schedule things for when she comes because I want to be working. But then I realized that like the dog's going to be barking and stuff. So hopefully we will not be disturbed. We'll see how we go. I know it'll be fine. Okay, let me just do some focusing here so that I can get to where I'm going. I'm live. That's great. I'm thrilled. Awesome. Okay. So if you're live, let me know in the comments that you're here. And like I said, if you're here in the group, let me know that you're on. And I am going to turn down my volume so you can't hear me. And hopefully you won't be able to hear my beautiful human who's here. I can hear her doing the dishes now. So I live in a tiny little bungalow and this is just kind of how we roll. So, okay. So if we haven't met yet, my name is Jen Kohler. I am the creator of this amazing space. The co-op community has been in my world now since approximately 2016 or 2017. And so, we're always evolving and changing. And right now, I feel like we're really coming into community together and we're really making a space that feels safe. It feels comfortable. It feels homey. Those are the things that I'm hoping that you're all feeling in this space. So, um, if you ever want to know something, or if you have questions about something, or if you want to engage, go ahead and post in there. This is not a place for people to do sales pitches. If that's something that becomes like clear and apparent that we want to do that, we can make space for that. But right now, this is a space for my sacred synergy students, my Reiki students, to come in, to be seen, to be visible. And so that is a big part of my program, which is learning how to be in business for yourself from a very spiritual, but a grounded spiritual perspective. That's really what I bring to the table. So again, my name is Jen Kohler. I am the creator of the co-op community. I am the creator of Sacred Synergy and Embody Reiki. I mentor people who are Reiki practitioners. So Reiki 1 all the way through master teacher. During the course of a year-long program that really just becomes like a lifelong of collaboration and being together. And mentorship for the long term is what I really truly believe in. So that's a little bit about what I've got going on. You will see people from my last cohorts that are going to be showing up in the space. Mary Powers, Hillary Wolf, Robin Chestnut, Julie Ireland, they're all master teacher practitioners, and they are amazing. So if you guys are interested in receiving Reiki or doing some numerology blueprints, they are great people to reach out to, and I will be giving you the tools to reach out to them. So that's just a little bit of housekeeping for today. So let's go ahead and get into this clearing activation. So I'm going to be bringing in Reiki for our clearing and our creation energy. This really looks like us moving into sort of the quantum expansion realm as well. So, but the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get into our bodies. We're going to get clear on what we want to release from the body. So that would be my first question is, what are you ready to let go of? And if you want to pop into the chat or into the comments and let me know what it is that you're ready to release, this is a great day to do it. We just had the spring equinox, not too long ago, 4 days ago. And so we're in this spring session, right? We're moving into spring. Right now is a great time to be decluttering your home, to decluttering your thoughts, to decluttering your mind, right? Letting go of the emotions and the thoughts that are not serving you. I have a methodology that I teach to my clients and that I've been using myself for quite a long time now. And it's called the frequency recalibration. And alongside of all of the other things that I teach, I think it's probably my most utilized experience. It's basically like subconscious programming, right? Or reprogramming, if you will. So finding the thought or finding the belief that you're ready to let go of, and then we're going to move it out of the body. We're going to allow it to naturally transmute through energy work, through the planet, right? We use Mother Earth, we use nature to transmute the things that are not serving us. And that's why moving things out using universal law of vacuum is really important. So I talk a lot about universal law in my work, and using the universal law of vacuum is so important here, because when we release something, we create spaciousness for what's next, right? So universal laws are something that are very naturally known to us. We can learn them. Like, I think that that's an important piece. But once you start to learn universal laws, you will recognize them instantaneously as something that you understand and know in your body. So when I talk about universal law of vacuum, you can really understand that when I am willing to release something, when I am willing to let something go, to clear it using Reiki, the earth, the planet, energy, right? That we are energy, and that when we let go of things that are not serving us, we recognize, of course, that it gives us the space to bring in that which we desire. So then getting really intentional about what you want to bring into your world, right? Into the body, into your feeling state or your flow state. So hopefully that all resonates for everyone. I don't see comments or anything like that. So if you want to post, like I said, pop into the chat and let me know, what are you releasing? And then what would you like to receive? What do you want to intend? So release to receive, right? That's like a big piece of the work that we're doing here. So I will invite you to get nice and comfortable and get your feet planted firmly on the floor, or if you're like laying down, that's okay too. You can always be laying down in this sort of experience. Or I like to be sitting upright. I like to have my feet planted firmly on the floor. You can see this little thing in my green screen behind me. It's kind of annoying. Okay, moving on. Maybe if I go like that. And how is it right behind my head? That's really funny. Because don't you guys love my space? This is like my dream. This is my dream space for a for a retreat. So I like to use this for my visualization. Like this is what I'm calling in, right? I'm calling in the beautiful retreat space, the beautiful retreat home, like to have my Reiki students sitting here on these couches and on the floor and looking out at this beautiful mountains and these beautiful rainforesty trees. I love it so much. It's my favorite background. This is not my real background, but it's my real background in my heart. So, so I invite you to get your feet planted firmly on the floor. If you can find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed, that will be your best bet. You can light a candle, you can place a crystal nearby to you. I like to be with this beauty right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a beautiful rose quartz. This is for our heart chakra, and the pink just is really loving and soft, and it's my favorite color to sort of put around myself or invite into my field. I love to look for pink in the clouds. It's a beautiful synchronicity or sign to me that I am on the right path. So I am holding this for us and for myself. You will feel this energy as well, I believe. Here we are going to go ahead and place your hands over your heart. And I invite you to take in 3 nice deep breaths. We can go together. So breathing in. Good. And exhaling. Good. And breathing in again. And exhaling. And one more breath in, envisioning pure white light or white or pink light entering into your body. Good. And as you exhale, releasing any stagnant emotions or feelings or air that is in your body. Beautiful. So going ahead and setting your intention of what you are letting go of and what you desire to call in. So if you've done this work with me before, it will feel familiar, and that is beautiful because this is what I teach in my school. This is what I teach in my own Embody Reiki school, my Sacred Synergy program. So this is what we are learning. This is what I teach my students. This is what I do with myself on a regular basis. And it can look varied or it can look the same. And the key is to be consistent with allowing yourself to pay attention to what is no longer serving you so you can release it from your body and allow it to move back into the earth, out into the ether, and then knowing that you have the capacity and the will to create the life that you desire to be living, right? And I don't say this from a space of bypassing or of not believing that everyone is going through the thing that they're going through, but I invite you to recognize that we have more input than we sometimes realize. We don't need to always be at the whim of the universe. And so I think that when we bring in this energetic work and we gain energetic mastery over our lives, it helps us to feel more calm. It helps us to feel more connection. It helps us to feel more peace. And when we recognize that we are in charge of how we feel on the inside, it really does ripple out into the world. It ripples out into our communities, into our families, into our friend groups, into our client groups. It does ripple out, and we do make a difference. The more we anchor peace, the more we anchor love into the body, the more we can anchor that onto the planet and the larger shift that we can make, right? We are living in unprecedented times. And also, we were born for these times. And I don't remember who says that, but I believe that it's true. I believe that we are all born here on purpose at this time to watch what's happening and to be a part of it. So if you are like just sitting there, not sure of what to do, you can go out into the world and you can anchor peace, you can anchor love, you can smile at people, you can be in your community and be present, be here now in this moment. Life is happening right here, all around us. And I think when we feel scared or we feel worried about what's happening in the world, the thing that we can do aside from, going out and marching and protesting or whatever it is that we're doing is that we can anchor peace and love into our body, and we can go in and we can shift the inner landscape. And that is the thing that makes the biggest difference in the world. So be love, be peace, right? Okay, so I invite you now to just notice what's happening in your body. So maybe moving your hips side to side, feeling your feet firmly on the floor. And this is for Pamela. Feeling the earth's energy starting to rise up through your feet, feeling it coming up into the soles of your feet. And feeling the energy moving up to the top of your feet, feeling the energy moving up into your ankles. This is the grounding earth nourishment, feeling it moving up into your calves and into your shins. Feeling the frequency of peace that the earth is emitting, the feeling of groundedness, feeling it moving up into the body, feeling it moving up into your knees. And I like to say peace and ease, right? Peace and knees. We get a good little giggle if you're in my spaces. And we move up that energy through the thighs into the quadriceps and the hamstrings, those big muscles that hold us up, bringing peace into the body. Good. And as you feel that earth energy rising up and grounding you into your body, just feeling yourself dropping in more and more as you are landing into this physical realm, this physical body. Good, and feeling that peace, that grounded energy moving up into your pelvic bowl, up into your lower belly, and moving up into the belly button and up into the solar plexus part of the body, feeling that energy moving up through the spine, through the synovial fluid, through each and every vertebra, up into the heart space. And as you feel this energy moving up into the heart space, just notice your heartbeat. You put your hand back on your heart again if you have not removed it already, but you can feel the pulse of your heart and feel it coming together with the pulse of the planet. Your heartbeat, the heartbeat of the planet, the heartbeat of your sisters here in this space. The women that are gathered here. We are all connected. We are connected right now through space and time. Regardless of where you're sitting, we are connected as we weave a web around the world. And I invite you to bring that energy up and across the chest, good, and through the shoulders and down through the arms and into the fingertips. Good, and feeling that energy moving up through the throat, in the jaw, And feeling this grounded, nourishing energy from the earth moving up into your teeth and your tongue, your lips, moving up into the cheeks and up past the nose, the third eye. Just feeling yourself a little heavier in the body. You are here now, setting aside anything that you were doing before this moment, setting aside anything that you will go to later. As you move up into your mind, to your brain, you can feel maybe the synapses, the cells moving, your thoughts moving, and just using a technique, whatever technique works for you, to just move thoughts out of the way, notice a thought, recognize that a thought is only a thought, and that you can come back to it later, that you don't need to attend to every single thought that you think, that it is safe for you to take space and time for yourself. Beautiful. And I invite you to move that energy all the way up into the crown. And for you to allow the energy of the earth to spill out of the top of the head, moving down through the morphogenetic field, back into the earth. So feeling that energy moving all the way from the earth up into your body, all the way up through the top of the body, into the crown, and out the top of the head, filling out that morphogenetic field. The morphogenetic field is just a fancy word for the space around your body, the energetic auric field around your body. And you can see it, it looks like a toroidal field. It's like a donut around the body. So just imagining that energy just flowing up from the earth through your body, all the way up and out through the top of the head and back down through the field again. Just imagining all of that beautiful energy flowing to you and then through you and then out into your field. Doesn't that feel so beautiful? Just noticing how that feels. And I invite you now to come back to this crown. So your crown to the top of your head. I always love to tap my crown. As a Reiki practitioner, my crown tingles a lot of my life. When I'm feeling energy moving, when I'm feeling an intuition come through, a download, call it what you like. That tingle tells me something is happening that I need to pay attention to, that deserves my attention. I stop, I slow down, I listen, I feel, I ask the question, what's being shown to me? What miracles can I look for today?
What are you doing, bud?
And so I invite you to feel the energy of universal life force energy or Reiki flowing in through the top of your head. And this is going to be a beautiful clearing energy. And as you invite this energy into your body, know that it is flowing, whether you can sense it or feel it or not. know that it is happening. It is for you. And I want you to feel that energy moving down into your brain, just tickling your senses here, just lighting up that part of your body and feeling the Reiki energy moving down into the third eye. I love to tap on my third eye as well and just sort of awaken that visionary sense in myself. Good, and feeling that energy moving down past your nose, past your mouth, and into the throat, clearing away anything that is blocking the throat chakra. So, feeling as this Reiki energy is moving down into your body, that it's clearing away anything that is no longer serving you. You don't even need to know. You don't need to know what it's clearing. You don't need to have any ideas. You just get to be with this beautiful energy flowing to you and through you. And I invite you to feel that energy moving down and pouring down into your heart space. This is a feeling of pure divine love flowing into your heart space as it clears away any feelings of doubt, uncertainty, of fear, just allowing it to mix and mingle with that feeling of the earth, that grounded feeling that you brought into the body just a few minutes ago. And you can feel it sort of circling down through the body. Good, and feeling that energy moving down into your arms and into your hands. And if you are a Reiki practitioner, and if you're not, you might feel a beautiful tingling of the hands or a gravelly feeling of the hands. Just know that this energy is doing exactly what it needs to do. It is a beautiful, intelligent energy that knows exactly where to go in the body. Imagine that it's touching every single cell in your body. Reiki, universal life force energy is flowing down into your rib cage, Ruby Rose. Quiet. And feeling that beautiful energy moving down into your rib cage and into your solar plexus. Just noticing what wants to clear from the solar plexus. This is a space of power in the body. This is a space of will. This is a space of self-esteem. Good. And moving down, lower into the belly as we move down into the sacral chakra, your space of creation. Just clearing away anything that feels sticky or heavy or just like it doesn't belong anymore, and creating so much spaciousness in your body. Feeling that energy moving down into your root. And here now, I invite you to create a grounding cord. So it's going to come all the way out to the size of your hips. It's big and thick. And I invite you to drop down this grounding cord from the perineum, from the base of the spine, from the root chakra down through any human-made materials and down into the earth. So feeling it moving down through your chair, your bed, or whatever you're sitting upon, and allowing it to move down through the wood floors or the carpet, down through any human-made materials, all the way down to the dirt and the grass and the rock and the shale, the magma and the lava, and feel it moving down through the layers of the planet, through the geological um, fossils and crystals and all of the cracks and crevices and little streams of water and who else know whatever else is in there in the earth and moving all the way down into the center of the planet. And I invite you to ground yourself in. So earlier, we just sort of allowed the energy of the earth to move up through the body and then out through the toroidal field. And now we're just really grounding down. We're grounding into the earth. And we're just allowing ourselves to feel this two-way cord. The two-way cord for me allows the nourishment from the earth to come up into our bodies, and then for the body to allow anything that it is releasing to move back into the earth. And good. And Reiki continues to flow. Feel Reiki continuing to flow like a beautiful rush or a waterfall, a beautiful heavy faucet, right? From the top of the head down through the crown, down through the body, mixing and mingling with that beautiful earth energy and with your highest self. So your highest self is here in this body. And your highest self is feeling nurtured and loved and seen. And so the highest self, imagining the highest self moving up into the entirety of the body. Maybe it was a spark earlier. Feel it filling out your entire body, your highest self, walking and leading the way, the deeper, wiser part of you. Good. And as you feel that grounding cord really nicely into the earth, just feel how grounded it makes you feel, how present, how in this moment you feel as Reiki is flowing to you and through you and as you, raising your vibration, shifting your frequency. So thinking about what it was that you were ready to let go of. What are you ready to let go of? Uncertainty, doubt, resistance, old relationships, old belief patterns, old thought processes, old ways of doing things. What are you ready to let go of? Reminding ourselves that when we release, we activate the universal law of vacuum. Here in this session, we are activating the universal law of vibration and resonance. We're activating the universal law of attraction. There's many more universal laws than just the universal law of attraction. They all work together. When we activate them actively, when we are paying attention to what we are activating in the body, we truly embody these universal laws and use them for our benefit, right? They're here for us. Good. So allowing whatever is clearing from your body to just move down through that grounding cord. You can move it down through the legs. You can move it out through the grounding cord. You can move it out through your throat, out through your voice, out through the crown of the head, moving any energy out of the body that is no longer serving. Oh, Ruby, stop. She is very upset. Good. And now let's go ahead and start to activate some new frequencies into the body. So after we clear, we are ready to bring in that which we desire. So continuing to feel this beautiful energy flowing to you and through you, and as you start to feel the field around the body. So there's 9 meters around your body. approximately. And it grows and expands to 9 meters as we become more frequency aligned, if you will. So the higher your vibration becomes, the more you shift your frequency into the frequency of love, the larger your field becomes. And this is where we start to feel the universal law of resonance, and we start to feel people. And that is what you're feeling when you're feeling intuition. You're feeling as you're walking towards someone, ooh, I can't wait to be in their presence. Ooh, I can't wait to be next to them. Ooh, I really like that person. I want to go be near them. They're feeling magnetic to me. We must be on a similar vibration, right? And this is not about hierarchy. This is not about being better or worse than. This is about love. This is about feeling the frequency of love in the body. So now I'm going to invite us to come back to the crown, come back to the heart space, and invite in, I call in the frequency of love. Universal law of love, right? The frequency of love. When we think about love and we think about the frequency of love versus the frequency of fear, it seems like there's always this choice between, do I choose love or do I choose fear? And it might sound simple, it might sound hard. And really, it's just a choice. So when we come back to choosing love over and over and over and over again, we tend to be living in the frequency of love. And so I choose to live in the frequency of love, even as we cohabitate in this world right here, right now. I choose love. I choose loving thoughts. I choose to look at any fear or resistance that I have. I choose to look at it. I choose to address it. I choose to pay attention to it. I choose to transmute it by using my frequency recalibration process. So this is not bypassing. This is allowing ourselves to see and then to choose differently. I choose love in this moment. And I choose to anchor love onto the planet. So I'm feeling the frequency of love flowing in through the top of the head, feeling it pouring down into the body, touching every single cell of my body. I activate love in the body. It mixes and mingles with all of the other frequencies that are happening right now. Highest self, Reiki, groundedness of the earth. And as you feel the frequency of love mixing and mingling with the other frequencies, you can feel your magnetism growing, your vibration rising. And as we call in another frequency, I call in the frequency of abundance and the frequency of wealth, and I feel them moving in through the crown, feeling them mixing and mingling with the other frequencies in the body, the frequency of highest self, Reiki, groundedness. And I feel my vibration rising. I feel the frequency of wealth moving down through my body, clearing away the fear, the lack, the fear of success, the fear of failure. Notice the abundance all around you. Notice what you do have right now and feel gratitude. Feel the gratitude for all that you have already. This is a key to manifestation, being grateful for what you have right here, right now. This is universal law of correspondence as well. Feeling the internal world, the internal landscape, shifting as we shift the frequency, as we shift the belief system and replace it with that which we desire to feel. It allows us to ultimately shift what we see on the outside. So get really grateful for everything that you have right now. Look at the earth right now. Look at your desk right now and notice this beautiful crystal that I have right here. I have journals and a computer, and I have beautiful oracle decks and tarot decks all around me. And I have you all here around us. I have my puppy. I have all of the beauty. There's sunshine and blue skies, and the trees are going to start budding soon, depending on where you live. And the grass is already starting to green up a little tiny bit here in Iowa. And I can see that the daffodils are going to come up, the crocuses. Spring is here. And for that, there's going to be so much abundance, apparently, all around us. So notice nature and recognize that you are nature. You are abundance. You are the wealth. You are the frequency of love. And allow these frequencies as they move through the body to activate you into magnetism, right? So when we feel magnetic, people notice around us. When we do this internal work, it might not feel as fast as you want it to be, but I promise you it works. This is the work. This is the inner work. Shifting the energy, shifting the belief systems, questioning what you think and what you believe, and choosing a different thought, right? So I'm going to call in one last frequency for this session today, and it is the frequency of freedom. I believe that humans desire freedom. I believe entrepreneurs desire freedom. If you are a healer on this planet, if you are here watching this right now, I know that you desire wealth and abundance and freedom and love. And so I call in the frequency of freedom. I feel the frequency moving through the body. I feel it mixing and mingling with the other frequencies of the body, raising our vibration. And I think about how magnetic we all are. And so I invite you now, as you feel this whole frequency, you feel the vibration from your tippy toes all the way to your crown. So from root to crown, feeling your vibration rising, feeling your vibration emanating out into the field around you. You can feel this beautiful energy all around your body. And I invite you into your heart space, and I invite you to emanate your frequency and your desire. So, what is it that you are intending? More wealth, more clients, more love, better relationships, a trip somewhere amazing, a new car. What do you want? What is it that is on your heart right now? And it can be anything that you want. There is no judgment in this space. Don't judge yourself for what you desire. Allow yourself to know that what you want is okay. It is safe for you to ask for what you desire to get your needs met. When we ask for what we want, the universe then can put things into motion and into play that help us to get what we desire. It's manifestation 101, right? there's a lot of tips and tricks that we do with manifestation, right? We need to be in the vibration of the thing that we want. And so allowing yourself to emanate this frequency into the universe, the seen and the unseen, emanating from your heart space, moving this energy out into the world, recognizing that there are going to be people and opportunities and thoughts that will come to you later today that you can then act upon to receive. So feeling yourself emanating this beautiful energy and feeling the energy coming back to you tenfold and emanating this energy out into the universe and feeling it coming back to you tenfold. And emanating this into the universe and feeling it coming back to you tenfold. We use the universal law of three here. It's a numerological perspective. It is a universal law. When we do things three times, we are in creation energy. The number three is creation. It is self-expression. Allow yourself to believe and feel in your body what you want. And it feels good. That freedom, that wealth, that abundance, that new timeline, which is just a fancy name for moving into your next level, right? It's just a fancy name for feeling better and better and better and creating the inner landscape that you desire to see in your world outside of you. And of course, I went for 47 minutes. I love that for us. Oh, so I invite you now to feel your feet, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. And I want you to start to just come back into the space. You can bring your attention to the back of the eyes as you start to open the eyes. Just come back from wherever you were. Mostly, I think we were in our bodies, right? This isn't one of those meditations where we're like far out in the universe. Those are fun too. This is more like be here now, be present with what is, right? The point of meditation isn't for you to just not be here. The point of Reiki is for you to be in your body, to be present with what is, to be in the ever present now, to be in this moment, living your life. And just for today, just for this moment, I will be kind and loving. Just for this moment, I will not worry. Just for this moment, I will be in integrity, right? Just for this moment. Right? And so when we remember that just for this moment means that we are always only in this present moment, that the moment right here, right now is the only moment. It changes everything. So be here now. I invite you. Oh, I'm so glad. You're welcome, Lori. If you are here live with me, let me know if you had any things come through. I'm probably going to actually like stop the recording to the group. And then if we want to, if anyone wants to come on camera, you are more than welcome to, or if you want to unmute. So I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook. Facebook, thank you so much. We love you so much. Co-op community, please go ahead and post in the comments what you are intending, what you are releasing, what you experienced during that clearing and activation. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a masterclass on monetizing your gifts, because this is what I do really well, which is to help people to embody their gifts and then to make some money off of them. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. If you are interested in masterminding with me or learning Reiki from me, tomorrow will be a great class for you to come to check in and to see if this is something that would be interesting for you. So goodbye, Facebook. I love you all so much, and I will see you again so soon. Let's see, I'm going to stop my recording. Let's see what will happen. Okay, we did that. And then we're going to